Let's talk about how to supersize your business in a nutshell. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. I don't have any nuts today, and I don't have a nutcracker. 'Tis not the season. Usually around Christmas time, we got nutcrackers out. We have a collection of some pretty fun and eclectic nutcrackers, but I don't have them handy now, and I wasn't going to go dig them out just for the sake of this video. Although, this is one of those idioms, those expressions, in a nutshell, that goes way back. It goes back to 77 AD. I'm going to look up the name exactly. It says, when Pliny the Elder, or I think it's Pliny the Elder, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, said, Cicero hath recorded the poem of Homer, called the Iliad, written on parchment, was enclosed within a nutshell. That's the first time it appeared in writing, in a nutshell. Now, I don't know, maybe it was really encased in some kind of a nutshell or covering, but either way, this saying became popular. It means, of course, to summarize, to get to the point, to keep it simple, to laconically, which I think is hilarious. The word laconically, of course, means using the least amount of words to say something, to describe something. Now, idioms are kind of just the opposite of that, right? Idioms are words that, when put together, mean something different than when they're taken separately. In a nutshell does not mean literally encased in a nutshell. Although I'll never forget going to an auction when my kids were little. We were camping and we stumbled upon an auction and ran into some friends of ours up north, and my ex-husband and his friend got into a bidding war with some other lady at the auction over a box of stuff. And actually, my daughter just wanted an art set that was in that box. You know, it was a box of miscellaneous stuff at one of these, country auctions out in Wisconsin. And they got into this bidding war with this lady, and they paid this outrageous amount for this box of stuff, art stuff. And in it was the art stuff my daughter wanted, of course, but also a ceramic squirrel and nut, a little squirrel holding this giant ceramic nut. And it had a lid that came off, and we put stuff in it. And we kept that for years just as a joke and reminder to not get carried away at things like auctions or when you're bidding on something. Know what something's worth and what you're willing to pay for it, and don't go over that amount. Applies to a lot of other areas and aspects of our life as well. So it was a great reminder of a lesson learned, that sometimes we get carried away emotionally and we stop making decisions and choices that are rational. It happens all the time, happens every day, happens to pretty much all of us. So how can you use, in a nutshell, how to summarize, keep things simple to grow and supersize your business, especially now with all the craziness that's going on in the world? I personally think that with all the craziness that's going on in the world right now, we need to keep things simple, summarize, focus in on what we're really trying to do with our business to grow it and supersize it. So how do we do that? Well, on the Supersize Your Business Facebook group page, there's a free scavenger hunt that you can go through that goes into more detail of the steps and what is necessary to grow and supersize any business, not just an online business, but offline businesses as well, because my experience has been, 47 years offline businesses and corporate America, and like 3 or 4 years of online businesses. So I know that it applies and works in both the offline and the online world. So what are the steps that we all need to take, or make sure that we're taking, in a nutshell, to supersize and grow our business? Number one, we have to know what we want. What is it that we want? How do we define our supersized business? What is the business we're trying to create? Number two, who will this business, as we're supersizing our business, will we serve? Who do we want to work with? Who do we want our customers to be? Number three, what problems do we solve for this group of people? And what solutions are we going to provide them with? What products and services and solutions are we going to use to solve the problems that the people that we want to serve have as we grow and supersize our business? Number four, we're going to deliver our solutions to those people. And that involves a whole lot of steps, but for the sake of being and keeping things simple, in a nutshell, we're just going to call that whole step deliver your solutions. How are you going to deliver your solutions? That's a whole other ball game. But it is described on the Supersize Your Business group page. Number five, we get paid. We provide these solutions to people in an attempt and in our hopes of getting paid, getting more resources, exchanging money and value so that we can grow and supersize our business. Number six, we're going to continually improve the process by which we provide products and services or solutions to people. And as the environment changes, as things like COVID come down the pipe, we're going to respond and react in ways by continually improving and changing and morphing along with our customers to continually meet the needs and provide them with the products and services that they need, want, and desire. And number 7, we're going to repeat the entire process. Keeps it really simple, right? 7 steps. All you have to do: know what you want, know where you're going, know who you're going to help and who's going to be a part of that journey, provide them with products and solutions that solve their problems, deliver your solutions, get value in exchange for that, continually improve that process, and that will automatically grow and supersize your business. And then just repeat the process over and over and over again. It really is that simple. And the more we keep it simple, the more we go to the basics on the structure and the framework, and we live by that. We teach everybody that, and we repeat it over and over again. It becomes just natural to us. And when things are natural, they become easy. When they're easy, they become simple. When they're simple, we get the success that we want. So I would love to know, in a nutshell, what is it that your business does? What do you exist for? Why are you here? Who do you serve? And do you keep things simple in a nutshell? And do you have a repeatable process? Or is it just every day is a new day, every day is different? I ask that because back in the day, 20 years ago, every day was a new day, every day was different. We didn't have a ton of systems and things in place for some of our businesses, and we learned pretty quickly that if we wanted to grow and build those businesses, we had to make things simple and repetitive, and then have a process of continually improving them so that we could create the businesses that we wanted without us having to be there 100% of the time, which will cause you to burn out in no time. So that's our idiom, that's our expression for today in a nutshell. Love to know your experience with it. Share in the comments below. And I will, of course, be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it in your business and your life right now? Have an amazing day. Take care. Bye.